It's day 28. We're down to our last 3 days of this incredible 30-day English vocabulary challenge. We're learning 105 words from the academic word list with real-life examples, with quizzes, words that will help you have sophisticated English conversations, and words you need to know if you're preparing for the IELTS or TOEFL exam. I've been watching the posts you've been making about this challenge. It's incredible, inspiring. Make up a sentence to a word you learn and post it on social. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget to download the study guide that goes with this 30-day challenge. You can do that by clicking here or the link in the video description. Learn the words, ace the quizzes. You've got this. Today we start with the word evaluation. Evaluation. A longer word, 5 syllables with stress on the 4th syllable. Evaluation. Evaluation. Noun, a careful, thoughtful judgment of something or someone. The teacher received 5-star evaluations from every student. Let's look again up close and in slow motion. Evaluation. 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 And now we'll go to Youglish for 5 examples.
Parents and the community should have input into the evaluation?
She's talking about a bill that was being voted on regarding evaluating teachers, making thoughtful judgments of teachers and their skills in the classroom.
Parents and the community should have input into the evaluation?
Here's another example.
Now we're going to do a little bit of evaluation, a little bit of what we call naming and framing the ideas.
A little bit of evaluation, a little bit of judging, naming it good, bad, this idea is good for this, and so on. Evaluating, carefully considering something, then making a judgment.
Now we're going to do a little bit of evaluation, a little bit of what we call naming and framing the ideas.
Here's another example.
After the program, we invite you to fill in the little evaluation forms that you see.
Evaluation forms. This is to give feedback to the people running the program. What was your experience in the program? What did you think of it?
After the program, we invite you to fill in the little evaluation forms that you see.
Another example.
We did a formal evaluation of how people run and compared running styles in normal gravity to running styles up on the space station.
A formal evaluation. They must have come up with a method, specific things they were looking at in each runner to make a judgment on running styles.
We did a formal evaluation of how people run and compared running styles in normal gravity to running styles up on the space station.
Our last example.
Physical therapy evaluation and treatment can certainly help with balance and walking issues.
Evaluation, study and judgment of how good someone's balance is. And if it's not good, some physical therapy to make it better.
Physical therapy evaluation and treatment can certainly help with balance and walking issues.
Our next word is positive with a flap T. Positive. It's an adjective, good or useful. The book had a positive influence on me. It also means completely certain or sure that something is correct or true. We were positive that we would win the game. Let's see that again up close and in slow motion. Positive. 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 And now we'll go to Youglish for 5 examples.
Choose to make a positive difference.
A positive difference. The opposite is negative. Every moment you get to choose. Will you make a positive difference? Remain neutral? A negative difference? Hurt someone or a community? Most people don't actively choose to make a negative difference, but a lot of people make no difference at all. What would it take for you to make a positive difference in someone's day, or a positive difference in, say, your local elementary schools?
Choose to make a positive difference.
Here's another example.
And there were some very positive, benefits that came out of that.
Very positive benefits. You do one thing and these other great things happen. These other useful things happen.
And there were some very positive, benefits that came out of that.
Here's another example.
For the most part, this is a positive thing.
This is a positive thing. This is overall good, useful, desirable.
For the most part, this is a positive thing.
Another example.
Can a person test negative and then later test positive for COVID-19?
Testing positive for COVID-19. That is, you take the test and the results show that it is certain that you do have COVID-19.
Can a person test negative and then later test positive for COVID-19?
Our last example.
Hey, just be positive, we're going to get through this.
Just be positive. This is about your mindset, how you choose to see the world and approach things. Can you still be positive even when times are tough, even when life is hard? That might make it easier to get through it.
Hey, just be positive, we're going to get through this.
Our last word today is security, with a flap T. Security. It's a noun, the state of being protected or safe from harm. Things done to make people or places safe. Going through airport security usually takes about 45 minutes. Let's see it again up close and in slow motion. Security. 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 And now we'll go to Youglish for 5 examples.
You see, our national security is dependent upon our food security.
National security. As a nation, how safe are we? How safe are our food sources?
You see, our national security is dependent upon our food security.
Here's another example.
Well, if you imagine that I was keeping, $50 billion worth of stuff on a big Google spreadsheet, we might have some security concerns.
Security concerns. Is that a safe way to keep that information, or could it get into the wrong hands?
Well, if you imagine that I was keeping, $50 billion worth of stuff on a big Google spreadsheet, we might have some security concerns.
Here's another example.
And the kid was drinking it, and a security guard spotted it and called the police.
A security guard. Someone hired to keep a building or place safe.
And the kid was drinking it, and a security guard spotted it and called the police.
Another example.
So we now have 24-hour security and surveillance of our vehicles.
24-hour security. This could mean an alarm that would go off if the cars are broken into or damaged, along with surveillance, someone monitoring visually, either by being there or watching through a camera and screen.
So we now have 24-hour security and surveillance of our vehicles.
Our last example.
The money is more than just money. It's security. It's
more than just money, it's security. Having money makes people feel secure, feel safe and protected because they know if something happens, they might be able to fix it with money. For example, if you lose your job, but you have a big savings, that will be less stressful. You'll feel less worried about paying your rent, feeding your family, and so on. You'll feel more safe and secure.
the money is more than just money. It's security.
Seeing all the real-life examples can really help you understand how to use these words, can't it? I have a challenge for you now. Make up a sentence with one of these words, make a short video of your sentence, and post it to social media. Tag me and use the hashtag Rachel's English 30-Day Challenge. Don't be shy, you can do this. I've loved seeing what you've posted so far. Our next video comes out tomorrow at 10 a.m. Philadelphia time. Come on back to learn 3 more vocabulary words. In the meantime, keep your studies going with this video and check out my online courses at Rachel's English Academy. You'll become a more confident English speaker. And please do remember to subscribe. I love being your English teacher. That's it, and thanks so much for using Rachel's English.